Hello everybody, and welcome back to Neverwinter Nights, the core campaign. Alright, last time we finished out the werewolf quest for Nurik the priest, and today we are going to take on the last of the bounty hunters quest. Shouldn't be too difficult, but while I'm here in town, I need to drop off some things. So the first thing I'm going to do in the Alliance Arms Inn is finish off the Rogue Eliath's quest. So let's step right into that. And he's right here.
How do you do? Have you had any luck acquiring the gems? Or is there something else you need?
I have the last gem. Ah, the final gem. How glorious. As agreed, I have your 400 gold pieces and the item I promised you right here. I'm going to put my persuade to use with Eliath, so these gems were difficult to acquire. I think I deserve a little more than you're paying me. Very well, I understand your point well enough. I was a smuggler once after all. I will throw in a further 300 gold pieces. And let me take the gem off your hands? Ah, it will be good to return home. I cannot thank you enough for delivering the gems to me. Now I can at last take my daughter to Evermeet, as I promised. I cannot wait to show her Corellan's Grove. Farewell to you, friend. Perhaps we shall meet again someday. And he also gave me an item, which was this belt, which is an encircling scale, and it gives me dark vision and immunity to poison, as well as the ability to use poison a number of times. So, that's pretty cool. Something that I can use if I run into more spiders later on, but I won't, because I'll forget. Most likely it'll be turned into gold. Alright, so let's come over here to the barracks. Hello, horse. Are you keeping an eye on the barracks? Very good. Hello, Kendrick.
Thank the gods you've come. While you were gone from Port Llast, that fiend of a half-orc, Yeskar, kidnapped my Shaldrissa.
He demanded ransom for her return, and it was paid, but still he did not return her. Please, I beg of ye, get me Shaldrissa back. She is my only child.
Very well, I will do it.
The gods have mercy. Here, allow me to give you the bounty money. At least to be good to know Yesgar has none of the other killers with him in this. Go to the old mines by the Green Griffin Inn to the north of town. Then they are locked. They are locked, and you shall need this key. Hurry, lad, hurry.
Alright, well, seems that Yesgar has up and taken a local girl. She can be spoken to before this point, and you can actually invite her to join your party, but then she gets kind of uppity with you as you try and equip her with stuff, and she just calls the whole thing off. So Yesgar ends up with her. But, like I said while I was coming up this way, the mines are up this hill and to this direction, the east. And like he said, the mines are locked, so you couldn't come here earlier. But now that we have the key, we'll just go in and break some heads and finish this quest up. I don't see anything up here. I'm going to explore outside a little bit real quick. Just make sure there isn't any hidden caches of animals or treasure. And That is a lot of animals. Including a dire bear and a bunch of polar bears. Let's get defenses up. Okay, we'll attack that one instead. Okay, that polar bear goes down, and the dire bear is focused on me instead of Sharwin, so that's good for her health. Alright, got all the little ones down, now just the dire bear. But at this point, they're kind of pedestrian. Still a threat, but not as huge a threat as they once were. Alright, and there was a boar. Okay, and if I had the choice, I would collect all the meat and return to town with it. Give it to Nurek to feed as many people as he can with it. Okay, Sharwin will open that up for me. And into the mines I go. Alright, so this door here is the one that's locked, and you can't get past without the key. And somehow, Ysgar has totally gotten the orc tribes on his side, and actually rallied quite a big group. I mean, I have been exploring this area for days since his escape, so I guess he could have had enough time to find allies. Okay. We got some stunned orcs, and now an afraid orc. And we don't really need to push. Oh, he came back. Okay. So I want to check these barrels. Sharwin is running ahead, but I see over here that there are enemies. So let's start up the fight. Soften them up with a fireball. And then just get right up in their faces. These archers avoided the fireball. Pretty impressive, actually. Alright. And they were guarding this dangerous trapped chest. As soon as the trap comes up, there we go. Hopefully it's not too bad of a trap. Success isn't possible. 37A. I think I have something for this. No, that raises my lore. Nope. Doesn't look like I have anything to raise my intelligence to disable device, so good old acid arrow will be my key. While that appears, let's go ahead and take this one gold piece. And this ring of holiness, which will be turned into money immediately, as soon as I get back to a shop. Alright. There's got to be more enemies here. Yep, here comes the ogre.
Will strike true.
Yeah, like I said, he has successfully cultivated quite a little army in such a small amount of time. I guess since the cult was already kind of gathering these guys up, they might be the cast-offs from that group, or the not betrayers, but the traitors. Still not the word I was looking. Deserters.
Fair enough.
They would be the deserters of the cult's activities. Okay, well, I thought you were going to unlock this, Sherwin, but I'll do it. Don't worry. How about this one? Can you unlock this one? Thank you. Okay, some remains. Is a book. Don't want a book. And more enemies.
My steel will strike true.
Okay, well, there are quite a few of these guys, but they're all going down in 1 or 2 hits, so I'm not overly worried about them overwhelming me. I actually think Ysgar is going to be a potential challenge. And that these guys are here just to basically absorb your spell casting. Because if you were coming through here as a wizard, I would probably still be beating them with a large weapon, because I am a wizard, and that's what I'm doing.
Out of our...
Okay, this looks like it's the last of them, plus this ogre over here. Nope. Not quite the last of them. And around the corner they come to get slashed down by my scythe. The gems and gold find their ways into my pockets. But not their rocks. And not their sticks. Okay, I think that pretty much covers it for the cannon fodder. I have a couple of small potions here. That's going to be useful. Okay, now if I remember correctly, this door is really trapped, I think. I might have to wander into it if it doesn't appear. Okay, well, let's open it and see. No, it was not trapped. Okay.
You will.
Foolish here. Ysgar, cut you down, I think is what he said. Yeah, he's got some class levels on him, so he's able to hit me pretty quickly. But like a lot of enemies, this one has a speech to give us, so we'll talk.
Ysgar is glad that you spare his life.
Why should I not kill you? Ysgar will tell you secret about young girl Shaldrissa. Then you let Ysgar live. Shaldrissa? What sort of secrets does she have? Shaldrissa not so pure-hearted. Ysgar not kidnap her. She run away with Ysgar. Her idea. Don't try to lie to me. Shaldrissa is an innocent girl. Ysgar meets Shaldrissa when hiding out at inn in Port Llast. She's smitten with Ysgar's manly physique. She manipulates Ysgar into kidnapping her. Come on now, you don't expect me to believe that load of dung. Ysgar tell truth. Sheldressa want me to run away with her. She to blame, not Ysgar. She want money. Tell me the truth right now, you lying dog. Okay, don't hurt Ysgar. Me get Sheldressa drunk. She so drunk she agree to all Ysgar's wants. She quite a feisty girl. Alright, so we know that he is an escaped convict, and now he has basically said that he has assaulted Sheldressa, so I think I've decided to kill you after all. Ysgar not dead yet.
Give it up! You ain't got it!
And he takes a potion, and then falls down. Alright, so we get his ear to turn into Kendrick, and loot the base. Alright. That has a copy of the key. I am sure there are some traps here. Or maybe it's these chests that are trapped. Alright, well, let's see what Sheldressa has to say.
Who are you?
Sheldressa, right? And Kegro, and your father has sent me to rescue you.
Rescue? Wait, you're the one who saved Neverwinter. Does this mean the gods have forgiven me? Is it possible, despite my stupidity? I shouldn't have believed him. It was going to be a grand adventure, and I would be a true hero, like you. Oh gods, I'll never be able to return home.
Settle down and tell me what's going on.
I'm sorry. I don't think I could talk about it. I'll be safe now if I just go home.
You can go home now, but be careful and go straight to your father. Normally I'd just escort her, but not an option, so this is the correct option.
I'm so afraid to face my father. I wish I had listened to him in the first place. Thank you for rescuing a foolish child. Goodbye, and good luck, sir.
And there is the trapped chest. And so was this one. Fun. Alright, so let's just finish this up. And then I have to return to the barracks to collect my final reward. Which we do through this. No sense running all the way back here when I can just teleport. Okay. And then into the barracks. Hello again, horse.
Home! This town means everything to me. Thank you for saving me. I will never do anything so foolish again.
Sheldressa is safe and retired. I cannot thank you enough. You truly are the hero the lady told me of.
The girl is shaken, but otherwise she is all right. Perhaps this will serve to curb her desire for adventure now, huh? Here, take the bounty for Ysgar. I wish I had more to reward ye with. If you found the ransom, please do keep it. And as for whatever quest the lady put ye on, I wish ye the best of luck.
Alright, so he's given us 500 gold for the bounty, and I'm guessing whatever we found in the cave is considered the ransom. So, as I normally do, let's end today's video by getting to know Sharwin a little bit.
Yes? Is there something you need?
I just want to talk for a while.
Talk? About what, Kegro?
I'd like you to continue your story from before, Sharwin.
I had just mentioned the invitation from Akelta. Aketa. hadn't I? Yes, that's right. We went through, though I had the sense of foreboding the entire way. The city of coin lived up to its name. It was a golden, bustling place that rivaled even the great Waterdeep. The palace we arrived at was larger than any building I had ever seen. Danon assured me that we would find our fortune there, and for a while I thought he might be right. We were to play before the fabulously wealthy Lord and Lady Honoris, and all seemed well. What went wrong then? Nothing went wrong at first. Danon and I were pampered and prepared for our performance, and it went off without any problems. We sang in a great hall before several hundred nobles. It still takes my breath away to think about it, and the applause for our duet was thunderous. I remember being exhilarated and pleased as Danon was. It was then that the Lord and Lady Honoris came to greet us in person. Lord Honoris was a fat and simple man who seemed bored. The lady, however, she was an exotic beauty. Violet eyes, elfin features, an astounding gown. Every man watched as she passed. That sounds bad. I would have hoped not. I would have hoped that love meant something, but Danon didn't fail to notice her charms, that was certain. Of course, I asked why we were invited. Lady Honoris ignored me and fawned over Danon, saying how she had spotted him in a lovely tavern in Baragost, and had wanted to meet him. I had been in Baragost too, of course, but I was completely ignored. She cooed over Danon, and he was flushed with pleasure at the attention. He agreed readily to a year-long contract to perform. Of course, I was not happy about it. Danon calmed me later and assured me there was nothing to worry about. Nothing could have been further from the truth. He left you for the lady, then? Not right away. I fought for him. I thought our love would endure. Things went exactly as they seemed, however. That is a tale I'll continue at another time, however. I tire of thinking about Danon, Kegro. Let's do something else. Alright, and with that, I will dance in place for a minute and head outside. Alright. And with that, guys, I'm going to call this an episode. So thanks for joining me, as always, and I'll see you next time. Bye.